Your tax money squandered on parties, presents, even paintings. Investigators recently unearthed a scandalous employee conference staged by the IRS. It cost millions. As News Center 7's Scott McFarland reports, Congress is considering a sweeping new law to stop it from happening again, a law inspired by what happened in the city of Dayton 20 years ago.
Another black eye for the IRS. Even amid a recession and a budget crisis, the agency spent taxpayer money on line dances, campy movie spoofs, and fancy hotel accommodations at a 2010 conference for employees in Anaheim. One executive apologized before Congress.
In hindsight, many of the expenses that were incurred in this 2010 conference should have been more closely scrutinized.
Dayton Republican Michael Turner says the money for the event likely came from a slush fund, a budget trick, he says, in which the agency keeps some jobs vacant. Then
they would reward the employees that were there by basically cannibalizing the monies for the vacant positions. The people who were there got to have a party.
Mr. Turner has just formally proposed new law to prohibit the IRS from shuffling budget money to fund future travel and future conferences. He says he did the same thing when he took over as Dayton's mayor in 1993. He says the city was millions of dollars in debt but had budgeted millions of dollars for unfilled city jobs. Some of the money, he says, had been squandered on employee perks like take-home vehicles.
When I served as mayor for the city of Dayton, I inherited a city that had not balanced its budget in 5 years, and we had to immediately. And one way that we did so was by finding those slush fund budgeting tricks.
The congressman's legislation just formally proposed this week. As of our last check, no formal co-sponsors yet, but anger and frustration at the IRS is very much a bipartisan thing. $50 million tax dollars spent on IRS employee conferences and travel in just the past few years. Scott McFarland, News Center 7.